Alright, it looks like we're ready for Pokemon Diamond and Pearl, so give it up for Araya and the opener of the full marathon BSG Annual 2019, baby!
All right. Hello, everyone. Yeah, it's an honor to be able to open this marathon. Great event, great setup also this year. So I guess I'll count down. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so this is Pokemon Pearl any percent. And you might have noticed that I started the run after the intro. The reason for that is that we have to hit a frame perfect trick to get the right trainer ID. And that could take a while, so it's pretty boring to watch the entire intro every time. So we've already set it up. And the reason why we need this trainer ID is because every trainer ID has its own RNG seed. And now that we know our RNG seed, we can manipulate some RNG in our favor. For example, also, the most important thing is getting the right Chimchar. So spoiler alert, the starter that we will pick is the Chimchar. And the way that RNG works in this game is that when I'm in the overworld, the RNG will proceed. So as long as I'm here in the overworld, I will have to be really careful with my movement. But for example, during text boxes like here, it doesn't matter if I go frame perfectly through it or not. It's basically impossible to do that. So that makes RNG manipulation in Gen 4 quite interesting. Okay, so from this point, our Chimchar is basically set. Because now what's only left is a cutscene until we pick the starter. And during that, the RNG will not advance for that. So that's pretty nice. I would want to ask for a little bit less audio. It's less game sound. It's actually louder than I expected. But yeah, so the Chimchar that we will be having will not only have good stats, but also has Hidden Power Grass, which makes him absolutely perfect for the early game. He deals really well with most fights, and the fights that he struggles with, a grass type move is actually perfect. So that makes Chimchar really amazing. And besides that, he also learns the 2 HM moves that you need in the early game, which are Rock Smash and Cut. Okay, so the fact that this Starly is female and my Chimchar is female with 20 HP means that we have the right Chimchar. So that's really nice. Yeah. So we got that going at least. Most important part is getting this Chimchar. It will save a lot of time on fights. But yeah, basically the goal of this game is to get the bike, which is amazing because that's why it's the opener run of BSG, because it's a Dutch event and yeah, you win when you get the bike. So it's a Dutch way of thinking. But until we get to the part where we can get the bike, which is in the city of the second gym, we will just have to play the game normally. Which is also why this is a great run to get into Gen 4 with. Because this run has a little bit of everything in about an hour of time. It has, yeah, you just play the game normally. It introduces you to RNG manipulation in Gen 4, and it has a little bit of tweaking. What tweaking is, I will get to later. Yeah, it's if you want to get into Gen 4, I will definitely recommend this game. It's a very good starting game for Gen 4 and category, because any percent means that we are allowed to use glitches. There's also a glitchless category. Okay, now that we have the running shoes, we will be able to move a little bit faster.
Do we have time for a small donation?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we have €8 from Victorian saying hype and that stuff. Good luck, friends.
Okay, so you see me not getting any encounters there. That's because what I explained earlier, the RNG only moves in the overworld. So as long as I move correctly, I will know what the RNG will be. And if I take that exact path, I will not get any encounters there. Also, the reason why I picked the girl is because the boy is now the professor assistant. Oh wait, I should actually name this BSG for the occasion. Yeah, there we go. So the boy will actually talk less than the girl. Surprise, surprise. In this game. So that's why we picked the girl. Also for this game, it doesn't matter if you pick Diamond or Pearl. It's the exact same. I just play on Pearl because it was the game I started with when I was younger. So more nostalgia for me. Another thing to mention about the RNG is that even though, for example, inside, when there are no moving NPCs, the RNG doesn't advance, it still matters that I take the right amount of steps, because every 128 steps, the RNG advances by the number of Pokemon in your party. So if I would mess up a step, then the RNG will also be different at some point, and we would not be able to manipulate encounters anymore. Okay, now that we're here at the mart, we will do our shopping and get some healing items. No, let me get 8. Okay, that should be enough. Used up our money. Okay, so you'll see me here actually taking more patches of grass, which is maybe counterintuitive, but yeah, it's a path that works on this seed to get no encounters, so sometimes you just have to take more tiles. Okay, so we're still good. So yeah, we're just progressing the story here. Get some items that we will not really be using, like the journal. Apparently our rival is also a speedrunner because he's already on his way to the next town. Didn't even say goodbye to his mom. So we have to bring the parcel to him. Okay, so RNG Manip is still alive. Now coming up is the catching tutorial. It's normally not very interesting because, of course, we all already know how to catch Pokemon. But a very interesting thing about this that I mentioned before is that during text boxes, the RNG will not advance. But the exception to that is actually this catching tutorial. Somehow, after this catching tutorial, the RNG will advance during the text boxes. So I need to be careful that I will still be on the same, on the same frame. It's a frame window to to get it. But yeah. So that's one of the places where RNG actually does advance. Hey, we caught a beat off.
Do we have time for another donation?
Yeah, that's a good time.
This one is actually also for the couch, because we have a €2 and 2 cent donation from 8 Echo saying greetings Araya and also greetings to every Pokemon speedrunner at BSG. I hope you all will have a great week. Oh, and by the way, the donation amount was intended. How about your couch can do the cry of Pokemon index number 202? And I looked it up, it's Wobbuffet.
Wobbuffet?
I have no idea. You wanna do it?
€2 and 2 cents is very cheap to sell out Pokemon cries, isn't it?
That's true, man. That's true. It's supposed to be 202. But
yeah, if any of you guys want to do it, feel free. Okay, so this fight is actually quite scary, because I could actually die from 14 to a quick attack crit. But it's a little bit pointless to heal for that, otherwise you keep healing all the time. I definitely have to heal now though, because I die to any crit basically. And I can also not really save for this fight. I will heal again. It's a little bit unfortunate, but 13 is actually kind of scary. Okay, tackle's better. That's pretty safe health. Yeah, should be good from here. Okay. Even if this crits, it doesn't matter. And there we go. Are any of you planning on doing that cry?
do you actually know the cry?
No, I have no idea.
I'm gonna destroy everyone's ears. I can do it.
Yeah, you can do it.
Was
Feel free.
Wobbuffet, right?
Yeah,
Wobbuffet.
Okay, oh my god. Wow, it looks like Waluigi.
Yeah, that's rip ears, but I think we can clap for
so
that.
someone did it.
Thank you, you saved us, you saved us. Very nice of you. So what's actually pretty nice that RNG Manip is still going. I mess it up pretty often at this point because of the text boxes during the catching tutorial that I mentioned. But we got it this time. Okay, so after this Pokemon we will get Ember. Pretty useful move. Of course, because I'm fire type, has same type attack bonus on Ember. And also the ability of Chimchar is Blaze, which means that whenever I'm under 1/3 of my health, no, 1/3 of my health or lower, I will get 50% more damage on fire type moves. Okay, cool. And if I would actually been in Blaze for this beat off, it would have been a range to kill. But we were not in Blaze for it. Also, I'm not really allowed to heal outside of the fights, because then RNG Manip is dead. So I usually do it in fights where it doesn't really matter. So the fights has their completely own RNG. It's not related to the overworld RNG. I'm actually just gonna heal in this fight, because I'm not entirely sure if I will die to a crit. Yeah, that's very little damage. Also, you notice that I talked to this trainer, and you cannot really frame perfectly talk to trainers, but for the RNG manip, this window is actually pretty wide. So I should still be able to make it. No, but normally you want to run in front of trainers when you do an RNG manip. But this is one of the exceptions.
Do we have time for more donations?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, we have a 10 euro donation from Tiny Tim saying, "Hey all, really enjoying attending my first BSG and it's only just started. Good luck to all the runners. Cheers." And we have a 10 euro donation from Cow King 123 saying, "Whoa, it's BSG time. What happened since ESA? Now even tap water rules have facial hair." Although Legend still wins that one. GG. Good luck on the run, Araya, and don't let BSG die. Monka S.
That's the plan, that's the plan. Okay, RNG manip could be dead here because I forgot to take like one step, but I'm not really sure if it matters. But we will only find out later because there's not really any encounters to deal with here. Yeah, I don't have to heal. Okay, so even though I'm finding optional trainers right now, it's actually very important that I fight those. Not only for the XP, but also because after I beat these fights, I will get the TM for Hidden Power, which is one of the reasons why Chimchar is so good. He gets Hidden Power Grass here. I will need to heal for next Abra to heal out of crit range. Can die to a crit there. Only 5 potions left. So normally when we attack, we wanna, if we can, we wanna choose the shortest move because it wastes the least amount of frames. But this Abra can die here to crit Scratch, so it's still better to use Scratch here. But if it doesn't die, I will just finish it off with Ember because it's a little bit faster. Okay. So now that we've done that, we will get Hidden Power. And the reason why it's grass is because the first gym is a rock type gym, and grass is really good against that. Of course, you could also use water for that, but our rival has, of course, the water starter. So grass comes in a little bit more handy. We don't need taunt, so just teach it over taunt. Okay. So now to proceed, we actually need to get the Poketch, which is, I don't know, like kind of a gadget that keeps track of your time and everything. Okay, RNG Manip is still alive. That's pretty cool. And to get it, we will need to answer these questions right from these clowns. And because I cannot talk frame perfectly to these clowns, I will need to bonk into those NPCs to line up the RNG again.
Do we have time for more donations?
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
They're rolling in right now. Thank you, Chad. Okay. We have a 5 euro donation from Ellen Schweitzer saying, hey there, good luck to my buddy Araya. I hope you guys have a great time at BSG. Also, I see you, German eater. And we have 5 euros from Stepahan saying, hey guys, I'm sorry I couldn't make it to BSG this time. I will support you all via stream when I can. Good luck, you all.
Thank you, boys. Okay, so we're still on the RNG manip. So you saw me there bunking into some NPCs after I talked to the clowns to get back on the right frame. Now it's time to fight the rival. I really hope for no growl here. Okay, quick attack is really good. So because I didn't get growl, the Piplup dies to scratch into Hidden Power, which is better than if I would have to use Hidden Power twice. The reason for that is that when his Pokemon get into low HP, he will come forward and do like a little talk. So that I'm able to scratch him avoids that little talk, basically. Get Growl there, but it doesn't matter, because Hidden Power is a special move. Okay, so pretty easy fight because we didn't get Growl. Actually, after this fight, the RNG also advanced during the text boxes. But we use a trick here again to line up with the NPC, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so we still have no encounters going. Pretty nice. And that's the HM for Rock Smash that we will need to progress the game. Oh. Yeah, I have to be careful on those text boxes because if I clear them and don't move directly the correct way, then I can mess it up. I bonked into that cave, but I don't really think it matters. Have to do some extra movement here. Let's see if it's still alive. Looks like it. Okay, nice. Cool. So still no encounters, and after the gym battle we will be able to buy repels, so from that no pressure anymore on getting the RNG manip alive. So yeah, we had to go into that mine because otherwise we are not able to fight the gym leader. But now we have unlocked him basically. Do I need to heal? Don't think so. Do you have time for a few quick donations? It's definitely a good time.
Well, actually, we don't have any donations anymore.
They came in flying so much, I thought maybe I should give time for it.
Well, I have a little question for you, and that's just a personal question. You're playing on Pearl, right?
Yep.
Why is Pearl faster than Diamond, and why?
No, they're the exact same. So it wouldn't matter if I play on Diamond or Pearl. I just play on Pearl because it's my personal preference, but yeah, it doesn't matter at all. So I save for that fight. The first two Pokemon die pretty easily to Hidden Power, but the last Pokemon is a Cranidos, which doesn't die in one hit. And he could actually kill me if he crits with Headbutt. I think he actually can kill without crit, so I should have healed. Should have been more careful there. I thought I would level up in this fight, that's the thing. Oh, maybe I still will. Okay, I still will easily level up, so it's fine. Just have to not get crit. Or maybe high roll will also kill, I don't know. If you actually crit at Cranidos, you save a lot of time. Because you also save the little cutscene of him coming in and do his talk. You know, critting this would be absolutely godlike. Okay, we didn't crit, that's fine. Okay, went for Leer, that's totally fine. Okay, he will heal now. So that's why it's so good to crit as well. You would literally save 2 turns. And turns in this game are pretty slow. But oh well, that's the first gym. No big issues after all. One more gym to go and then we're already pretty close to the end. Okay. So as I mentioned before, after beating this gym, I can buy repels. I will do that here. I will also buy a few extra potions because I used a lot on the Starly. Yeah, that should be enough. So there's our co-speedrunner. Also seems to move really fast. Can't let him beat me. Okay, so now we just use repels. Oh. Well, better than hitting her. Monk ass. Alright, and this will be our first encounter with Team Galactic. It's the evil team of this game. We'll actually be seeing them a lot, even during this category. They are very present in the early game. So we'll do a double battle with Lucas here. Lucas can actually help us a little bit, because we can easily one-shot the Wormpole, but Zubat dies in 2 hits. But if Turtwig uses Tackle on the Zubat, and I can just kill it in 1 hit afterwards. So he would be a real bro if he does that. Okay, just use Tackle. Can do it. Hey, let's go. Good job, buddy. And now we can finish it off with Ember. Chimchar evolves quite early. Level 14 already. That's pretty nice. When we evolve to Monferno, he's also a fighting type. So it makes the fighting moves also a bit stronger. Because of same type attack bonus. And upon leveling up, actually learn the move Mark Punch. This was officially not routed in, but we use it now anyway, because we actually figured out that Mark Punch in this generation has the same priority as Fake Out. So I can dodge some Fake Outs by using Mark Punch. But yeah, it's the same power as Rock Smash otherwise. So the only reason we have it is for the priority.
Do we have time for donations?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. We have a €10 donation from Genesis saying, "No donations to read? That's not good. Take mine then." Good luck on the run, Araya. Donation goes to upgrading upgrading Learn to Pokémon typing adventure from any % to Mew %. And we have a €5 donation from Habakainen Name saying, 2 hours till arrival. Leave some of the cool stuff to me to keep things spicy on stream. I saved some money for the event itself, so more money will come.
Okay, so that was the first spinner. So spinners in this game, you cannot dodge them consistently if you're not on the RNG manip anymore. So it can be pretty scary to pass them. Only thing we really can do is go when they look away, but they can basically quick spin right into you again. This one I have to pass twice. Okay. Alright, so it's going pretty well so far. To progress the story now, we have to save her dad, who is kidnapped by Team Galactic. But before we do that, we have to get the key of those Windworks company thing. So we have to save another guy who is kidnapped by Team Galactic. So yeah, there's a lot of Team Galactic in this game. So yeah, Chimchar is really good in getting through all of this because they use a lot of bug-type Pokemon, and yeah, Chimchar is the only one who's really able to deal with them quickly. Okay, so one more Galactic Grunt. Yeah, we'll have to see what my HP situation looks like. Because fight coming up soon is pretty scary, actually. I think I don't have to heal. Or maybe I just heal for safety. Okay, so now that we have beaten them, they will go away. Leave this guy alone. And that's very nice by itself, but the main reason why we do it is because we get the works key from him. We'll be able to progress. He also gives us honey. It's not very useful, but we'll get it anyway. Now we go to the next Team Galactic place. And this is actually one of the examples or one of the Pokemon where the Pokemon has Fake Out. So normally we would sometimes just get flinch here and lose one turn. But because we have Mach Punch, we don't need to deal with that. So this is actually the only generation in which Mach Punch has the same priority as Fake Out. I think in all the other ones after this, Fake Out will always go first. Okay, so there's another spinner here. I'll actually try something interesting. In the second pass, I will try to do like a little running manip. First heal, just to be sure. Yep, okay. So what that does is, when you run, he will always try to catch you. But when I run on that tile, he thinks you go the other way, and then I just pass him on that way.
That almost looked like Gen 3.
Yeah. Yeah, in Gen 3 we do it a lot more, because you can also manipulate it with running on the bike and into the bike and stuff. In this game, it's not that easy to, or not that consistent to pass spinners, but in that place, it's actually pretty cool that it works out. Okay, this Zubat can die to double Ember, but it's pretty bad range. Toxic is annoying. Well, that's why we equip the Pecha Berry to get rid of Toxic. It would just be really annoying if he does it again. Just don't do it. Thank you. I think it's best if I just heal it here, because the next Pokemon is quite scary. I'm not sure if he goes for it again, though. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, so something interesting about the AI in this game is there's nothing like smart or good AI in this game. Every trainer and every Pokemon will just use random moves at all times. Even the champion, it will just use random moves. There's no fake out, please. That's quite some damage. Okay, so I first tried to lower its defense with Rock Smash. Let's see if that happens. No, I didn't, so I have to Leer. I died to crit. Okay, cool. And because we have Mach Punch, we can just go first on this turn. And because we use Leer, we'll guaranteed die.
Do we have time for a donation?
Yeah, sure.
We have 10 euros from Tide GC saying, let's break 100. And he did, because we already got the first 100 of the marathon.
Hey, let's go.
Keep it going, guys. We're going really fast this time.
So yeah, that was the first team Galactic Commander. We will see one more of those commanders in this category. Okay. Let's repel here. I think I didn't need to, wait, maybe I did need to heal. Yeah, I do. Okay. So now there's a spinner coming up that's actually really, really slow. So I will actually save here, because if I hit him, it's faster to just reset than to fight this guy. He has 4 Pokemon that don't die in one hit. Okay, cool. We don't have to do that. Yeah, if you move like this here, you're just make the cycle to not be seen by her. And now we have to get through this forest. And we'll have a partner for that. So there will be some double battles. After each fight, she heals our Pokemon, so that's pretty cool. We'll also save here, because this fight can be really scary. There's some time to spare it. So these guys have 1 Pachirisu and 3 bug Pokemon. The bug Pokemon are not a problem at all, but the Pachirisu can be really annoying. Does quite some damage with Spark, and Spark can also paralyze. The best Pachirisu could do is bite turn 1, because then it doesn't move for a while. But I actually never see that, so... I'll first take out the bugs. And Chansey can help us a little bit, because she uses the move Egg Bomb. Which definitely helps a bit, but it's only 75% to hit. And when she's damaged, she can use her Self-Boiled, which is a bit annoying. Okay, didn't get paralyzed. Egg Bomb missed. Okay, maybe I can get an Egg Bomb now. some... Oh, that's a crit even. Definitely helps. So the chance he could go for soft boiled here, which would be a little bit annoying. I think I'm in Blaze, so maybe I just kill it here. No. Okay, no problem. At least we didn't die. I missed. Okay. Well, that went better than expected, at least. We didn't get paralyzed, that's something. And after this fight, our Pokemon are automatically healed by the partner we have.
Do we have time for another donation?
Yep, sure.
Okay, we have 10 euros from Teddy saying, "Hi guys, never knew there was a speedrunning marathon organized in the beautiful Dutchlandia. Schedule looks very interesting and it's for a good cause too. Happily donate what I can spare. Good luck on the runs. Incentive to runner's choice." Do I have to help you with that maybe?
With incentive?
Yeah, runner's choice.
Oh, can I think about it afterwards, or?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah? Okay, let's do that. Okay, so the Chansey could also help me a little bit here. It's pretty random who she targets, but if she targets the same as me, then it saves a little bit of time. Also, it's faster for these Abras to hit empower me than to hit empower Chansey, so that's pretty good. Because they have fighting type hit empower, which is super effective on Chansey, so it's a little bit slower if they would use it on Chansey. This Chansey has been quite cooperative, so that's good. Okay, cool. Pretty fast fight. Oh yeah. So we use another pretty important move here, Flame Wheel. For Mach Punch, don't need it anymore. Or it could actually need Mach Punch for one more fight, but the other moves are more important now. But yeah, Flame Wheel is a pretty powerful fire type move. And it's physical. In this game, in this generation, it was the first time where moves could be physical or special based on their move and not based on the type. Okay, so even though I have my Repel up, I will still dodge the grass as much as I can, because you will have some more lag tiles in the grass whenever it thinks it rolls an encounter. Okay, now we're in Eterna City, city of the second gym, but most importantly, city of the bike. Before we can get the bike though, we need to go somewhere where we need to cut. And we can only use cut if we beat the second gym, so we have to do the gym first. There's a little puzzle in this gym where we need to find the trainers that are hiding. Luckily, we know exactly where they are. And even though they are grass-type Pokemon, most of them would not die to one Ember. So it's a really nice timing that we have Flame Wheel now. If they would die to Ember, we would prefer to use Ember because it's shorter text. But we absolutely need to use Flame Wheel here. Nice extra steps.
Can I take over the mic for a second?
Yeah, no worries.
So, as you maybe have seen in the intro, for today we are going to have some prizes for everyone who donates to the cause. Like for example, the first prize is going to be a Smash Bros. Canvas art, and the second prize is going to be a Titanium Triforce Zelda ring. All both with a minimum donation of €1. So, if you want to join that raffle, be sure to donate.
Yeah, so we use Ember there because this Bedew is the only one in this gym that actually dies to Ember. The level 13 one. All the other ones would potentially tank an Ember.
Can I take it over again?
Yeah, sure.
Good, because we have a €10 donation from Monique with no comments, but still thank you for the donation.
Okay, so 2 more trainers till we can finally fight a gym leader. There, is she hiding? Yeah, so after we get this gym badge, we can also use the move cut. And that is needed because the building where the bike owner is getting kidnapped is behind a place with cut bushes. A lot of people getting kidnapped by Team Galactic in this game. Even a bike owner. Oh. Okay, so it's not very likely to die here, but it's definitely possible. So I need to save her anyway. First Pokemon is no issue at all. Will always die to Flame Wheel. But the next Pokemon coming up, Turtwig, is a 1 in 16 to actually survive. And if it survives, it knows very annoying move like Reflect. So I really hope I one-shot it here. Okay, cool. And with the Rose Raid, we are speed tied. And she also knows some annoying moves. And she doesn't die in one hit. So I need to Leer here first. Just hope for no Stun Spore. Poisoning is fine, but I could get poisoned. Okay. Maybe win this speed tie. Nope, Stun Spore. Okay, at least we hit through. So that's fine. Can just heal the Stun Spore afterwards. So no issues in the end. That's the last gym of the game. At least of this category. Now we can finally find that bike. Okay, and there's also a pretty famous character in this game, but she's not very relevant in this category, besides the fact that she gives us cut, which is needed to progress. But yeah, that's actually the champion, but not a champion of this category. Yeah, so I need to heal my paralysis. Good guy, Chimchar even learns cut. Okay, so another building full of Team Galactic members. They really make it hard in this game to actually get the bike. It's a very well protected object.
They knew what is about to come.
Sorry, what did I say?
They knew what is about to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this Glamio is fake out, so it would have been nice if we had Mach Punch here. And she uses it, unfortunately. That's okay. So yeah, I'm just talking to the trainers whenever I can, because it's a bit faster than to let them see me. Okay, soon getting there. Oh, wow. So yeah, you always have one bonk when you turn into the stairs. But when you take one extra step, you hear two bonks. Okay, so two more fights till we can fight the champion of the game, of this category. So I should actually start talking about the technique that we will be doing to beat the game. So it's a technique called tweaking. And that's the entire reason we need the bike for. So what tweaking does is, so you bike very quickly over certain load lines. And because the game can't handle that, the maps will be distorted a little bit. And then I can basically reach places that I would normally not be able to reach, and even go out of bounds. So yeah, that's why we want the bike. Yeah, so Flame Wheel is a pretty overpowered move at this stage of the game. Allows us to one-shot a lot of Pokemon. Okay. So here basically the last battle I will need to save for it. Could be quite scary. Here's one Pokemon with smoke screen. Slows your accuracy. And that could be quite problematic because I cannot switch out as well. I have only the Monferno. But yeah, that's basically the last fight for this category. If I do everything right, and still accidentally bike into trainers. Okay, so the flame wheel first. That's a crit. That's okay. That saves a turn. That's pretty good. Comes to do her little talk though. That's still faster than if I would have to 3-shot it. If I didn't crit, I would have had to Leer first. That's actually quite sick. Well, Monferno did his job. Now it's all on me. I don't even know why they were keeping the bike owner. Okay, so now that we've done that, we can grab the bike, but first we need to go here, because somehow the game doesn't let you leave the city if you don't pick this up, the Explorer Kit. We don't use it for anything, but we just have to pick it up. There's the famous bike. And we don't really have to open it from the menu, because if we talk to this blue post here, you can instantly use it. Okay, so I will need to do a little thing here. I need to save and reset, because you need to do that later for the void glitch anyway. But I'll just do it now, because I could actually crash the game with tweaking. So it's pretty useful to have a save there anyway. And then I could better just reset as well to make the void glitch work later. Okay, that was one. That's two. And three. So what that does is it scopes the... Thank you. What that does is it scopes the Lucas cutscene. So that I can just get here. Okay. I need to do one more now. That's actually the hardest one. I think I got it. Yeah, okay. Okay. So what I can do now is I can reload the map and enter the door from backwards, basically. And then it thinks I'm inside, but I'm actually not. So that makes us go out of bounds. And now I'm in the Filestone store. I'm just gonna reload the map again by saving and resetting. Take one step, and I'm suddenly in the Pokemon League. Pretty weird how I ended up here. Well, let's save and reset again.
You can get pretty much anywhere in the overworld with this glitch.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So now that we've reset our map, take one extra step. And where am I now? No idea. Oh wait, I'm in the Hall of Fame. What a surprise. The lights are off, but I'm here. So time will be coming up very soon. After this little thing. And time.
Good job, Araya.
Thank you. So, that was Pokemon Pearl any percent. Yeah, very interesting category. If you want to get into Gen 4, then I would definitely recommend playing this category. It has a little bit of everything in about 1 hour, as you can see. Yeah, first you just play the game and then you do some funny stuff with the bike and you can basically go anywhere. And that's the entire game. So thank you very much for having me as the opener run. It's really fun to do. And yeah, thank you guys for being here, all of you. So yeah, that's it for this game.
No, thank you, Araya, for your awesome Pokemon Pro run. Coming up next is Ninja Gaiden Black, if I say that correctly. Should be. Oh, no. Yeah, I am. Right. Ninja Gaiden Black by Shuri Bear. And I'm going to give over the mic to Sniper Wave. So, yeah. See you guys later.